And we're out in Wales. We didn't do a wild camp in the end. When we went up Scafell Pike around the day after, it's just the gear was completely soaked, including our boots, and we just decided to give it a miss that time. But we're out today. It's Saturday, nice weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be raining though, so we may end up putting the tent away in the rain. So we've never done this before. We've done a bit of research. We've got our bags. We've got everything we need, we think. Probably loads of stuff we don't need, but there's only one way to find out. And we're at an undisclosed location in Wales. On the way up now to the site we have selected, which is probably about there somewhere. The idea is to get there just a bit before sunset so we can have a look around, make sure that we're happy with the place, and then take it from there. Now the climb begins. Okay, so we've just reached our destination and we thought we were going to camp behind there, but it's too boggy, so not an option. But it looks like there are two pitches here which are fairly regularly being used. There's no rubbish around, it's just the grass is flattened and it's shorter, much shorter than the other places. So this is where we're going to be staying. Okay, so this is what's around. Now, some of you may think or may wonder, what's wild camping? How does it differ from regular camping? Well, as you may have gathered by now, this doesn't exactly look like a campsite. So, wild camping is basically where you camp in the wilderness, if you like, so away from a campsite. So rather than having another car, another tent, and so on throughout the campsite, you end up with, well, pretty much being on your own. Now, there are a few rules to stick by when it comes to wild camping, but the main one, for me at least, is leave no trace. So when you leave the site where you put up your tent or your tarp or hammock, whatever you're using to camp, make sure that there's no trace left after you. So in this case, I mean, you can see that people have been here before because the grass is flat and there's not much you can do about this because it's been regularly tread on. But yeah, just take your rubbish away with you. Try not to have a fire that would leave a mark, like burnt out grass and so on. That's the bulk of it, really. Step 1 to make some water, or make some drinkable water. Get your water pouch. Step number 2, find a fast flowing fresh water source. Yeah. Step number 3, filter your water through the filter. Okay, I'll stick a link to the filter in the description below. So, never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. Right, so that has come off. Okay, it turns out that to fill up one of these collapsible kettle things, it probably takes about 3 of these pouches, so be right back. Okay. Next step, boil your water and prepare your coffee. Next step, add your wild water to your wild coffee to make a wild coffee drink. By the way, that's from one of those plastic pouches, so 1 plastic pouch makes 1 cup of coffee.
Might make 1.5.
And there's a bit left, so yeah, 1.5, something like that. Considering that we've only put this tent up, well, for the 2nd time now, ever, and the last time we've been camping was about 10 years ago, I don't think we've done too bad. Okay, so some people like to ask about the gear, so I am using the Van Gogh Trek 3 Standard self-inflating mat, which is basically like a blue spongy mat that you sleep on. I've got a pillow from Decathlon, and Joe is using the OX Fulcrum EV thermal insulated inflatable sleeping mat, okay, which is basically a Lilo. Sleeping bags, okay, we've got High Gear Pioneer 250, which are supposed to be comfortable down to -3, limit down to -6, and extreme down to -20. Weighs 1.65 kilograms, and yeah, it's a synthetic bag. It's quite chunky, but to be honest, we bought it in mind with just regular camping in mind as opposed to wild camping. So if we do like wild camping, this is like a taster session, then we'll probably end up upgrading to something smaller and lighter. My dinner for tonight: chili con carne in a bag. Should be ready. Smells nice. Can you see anything? Right, let's try it. It's not bad at all. Something that's ready in a packet. This is really good. I'll be buying more of this stuff. Thumbs up. Joe's making a mess, by the way. Look at this. Look at this.
Got beans everywhere.
Take move your hand. Just woke up, 8 o'clock in the morning, feeling shattered. It's raining and I don't think we got too much sleep overnight because it's really windy and yeah, it's raining. So originally we wanted to get up at 6:30, but because of the wind and because it's raining, we sort of delayed it a little bit. Now all we need to do is go and get some water, sort out breakfast and head back down. Okay, so one of the pegs came out in the night. Just in case anybody's interested, we're using the Quick Hiker Ultralight 3-person tent from Decathlon, and it's standing up to wind and rain very well so far. We're very pleased with it, so yeah, we can definitely recommend that. One thing that we cannot recommend though is my blue sleeping mat. That is rather poor, so don't buy that. I got that from Go Outdoors. And this is my breakfast of the day. It's the same brand from Go Outdoors. All day breakfast. Okay, I was impressed with the chili yesterday, so yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So, tent is down. No trace. And we're ready to go. So we're back in the car now. Well, I am anyway. Joe's just gone to the loo. Yeah, socks wet, trousers absolutely soaked. It's really windy on the way down, and it rains sideways. Honestly, it's like that. I think overall the first wild camping experience went really well, so I think we'll do more of it. Taking the tent down in the rain, no fun though. Right, till next time.